Hey, collective. I don't know. I'm just sitting here thinking a lot, like, about the situation. And, anyways, I got like someone's like always stayed, never left. Um, that's what I was thinking. Like, I was just thinking about how my situation, like, I got rid of all the like rats and roaches by like I thought I did, you know. By 2022, I tried to clean up everything, and then 2023 seemed to be going smooth, you know, little bumps, but it really seemed to be okay. And then 2024 hit, like March 2024, and just, it was just a horrible year. A horrible fucking year. Just of surprises, you know. August was really tough, you know, to see that my food stamps were stolen. Just there was no security, you know. And just like when I thought things, every time I thought something was gonna smooth out, another surprise fucking happened. Like at the end of June too, I was like, maybe things will go good, you know. Finally, things might take off. This seems like the perfect time for things to take off, and then boom, something happened again. It just, I don't know. So I'm just like reflecting now, it's 2025, and I'm like so isolated and just feeling real down and negative, you know, about things. And I just like, and I just think about my situation, like I never knew, you know, sometimes you could just be so caught up in your own grief and your own stuff that you just don't realize. I don't know. Hot mess, yeah. I just feel like such a hot mess, you know. I just think about my situation, like, yeah, right. Like, I don't know. It's just so crazy to think that any of this could possibly be true, you know. Like, what is any of this? Like, what they, you know, have their own life, you know? It's just so weird. Like, I don't know. This just can't be true. I don't know. That's how I feel, but I mean, I guess we all go through things that, you know, I kind of look at the timeline and I'm like, damn. You know, the dream that I had in the beginning of 2023, you know, I'm glad I did this channel though, because I feel like it did kind of serve some kind of purpose to reveal the truth. That I would have never did anything to purposely betray or hurt somebody that I love. And that I was really going through suffering and pain. And I feel bad for the way I handled it. And I do wish that we were able to have more time, you know. And for the most part, he was very sweet. It was just a bad situation, you know? And we were just, you know. I know how guys are. He was young, you know. He was a bad boy. You know, and I'm just such a, like, I don't know, I'm a person that I just keep a lot of things in, really. Like, well, I guess I can become like that. I can just shut off, like, completely. And, I don't know. But I just feel so shut down lately. Like, you know. I got Ace of Swords, Eight of Cups, and Ace of Pentacles. So I guess somebody's thinking about that. I don't know. This must be what somebody's thinking, that something about failure. Feeling like they failed somebody. Yeah. Disappointed and like lost opportunities. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Just disappointed, you know. Just sort of like, yeah, heartbroken in this absence. Like, just, I'm just glad at least the truth was revealed, I guess, in some way. Yeah, not that I didn't feel safe in the dream with SK, I did too. It's just different. There was a, you know, there's a love there. Like, as soon as we got together in that dream, it was just like automatic, you know. We just chilled, spent the whole day together, and just, you know, went to the beach. I don't think me and him ever went to the beach together. So it's just weird that I had that dream. I wonder what kind of car we were in. I don't even know what car, because it wasn't like a fancy car. Like, it wasn't like a brand new car. It was kind of like an older model car, I want to say. For some reason, like a big ass car. Like an old style. Like, you know, probably nice, but old style. Yeah. And we just sat there talking. Like, at that beach, we were parked there, and, like, you know, the wall to the beach. Yeah, like, you know how there's usually like a wall there. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Millie's was there with us, but he faded to the background at that time. I don't know. I'm bad with that. I don't mean to be rude, you know, but I'm not here for you, you know, kind of. Not to be mean. Yeah. passion. I don't know, somebody may be heartbroken. Just Queen of Wands. Fearless. Yeah, just, I don't know. Yeah, it's like, I'm getting that 1,000 years. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. Yeah, something. I've loved you for 1,000 years. 1,000 past lives. Maybe that's why it was an old car. So maybe that's representative of a past life we had together. Maybe like, yeah. Somebody sees someone as courageous, passionate, funny, sexy, chaotic. Somebody's just reflecting. Yeah. Dreams. On their dreams. Yeah, I'm curious. Yeah, I'd be curious to see what, you know, someone you dream about, if they dream about you, you know? If you share the similar dreams, that would be insane. Yeah. But I have a lot of dreams. I do. I have a lot of dreams pertaining to the situations that I go through. It's interesting. I mean, dreams are fun. Can be fun. Gotta be careful how to navigate them. I want to bring out my dream decoder deck. I haven't brought that out in a while. Train. Somebody could be dreaming about trains. Or horns. But trains, yeah. Yeah, I had to dream about the train. Yep. With my dad and Ollie. And he was bringing me there. And something about getting there on time. But, yeah, it was so weird. And when I tried to decode that dream, basically what it said was that I need to detach from depending on him so much. Or something like that. Yeah. I don't know if we were late or something, or maybe it's slowing us down. Or I don't know, maybe. Something like that. And that was around the time that in 2023. Clarity. And I got clarity, sobriety. Somebody walked away because they needed to get sober, get clear-minded, and it took a while. And just when it was supposed to be perfect timing, I guess, for the stars to align, the train fucking blew. I defy you, stars. Inspiration. Someone's been someone's inspiration. Look at, he's flying. I need you to trust me. I love everything that he does. Yeah. I do. I'm very proud of him, regardless. I mean, he got a rap sheet that's like crazy. But he's my teenage dirtbag baby. He was too genius, okay? Too smart. He just used his smarts in the wrong way sometimes. I don't know. We all make mistakes. Six of Swords. Transition. Yeah, this transition has been hard. The transition to healing, you know? The journey to healing. And just life, just no matter what. Just no matter what. Moving forward. Overcoming hardship. You know, I always felt bad about how it ended. I really did. I just automatically assumed that he didn't want anything to do with me. I didn't know that he actually cared after a while, you know. I'm just like, how do I face him after I just walked away from him? I mean, I guess I could have reached out and said, hey, I have some money for you once I started working and stuff. But I was still dealing with addiction. And then by the time I got straight, he was already, you know, well off, I figured, anyways. So I figured it was just water under the bridge at that point and that we were on two different paths. Yeah. I figured he didn't even think about me. And I wasn't even a blip on his radar. He was part of a whole nother world. So why would you think about me, you know? I was just struggling. Mm-hmm. And I really, you know, just didn't take care of my health. I was just literally high all the time. When I worked for my mother at her house, I was high all the time. Mm-hmm. Nodding out in her bathroom. I don't know how many times I fell off that damn toilet and hit my head. Mm-hmm. When I started doing dope heavy was in the end of 2018. Fentanyl. Dope. Brown. Yeah. I mean, it was fentanyl, but it was brown. Sometimes it was heroin in it. 2018. November 1st, 2018. I got a 20 bag. And I got so sick. I did one line and I got so sick. Throwing up. I was with Lex that night. He didn't know that I was doing that. I threw up. No. I got out the car. He was like rubbing my back. He didn't know that I had just did a line of dope for the first time. In 2 years. Yeah. In 2016, it was different. I wasn't really fucking with it like that. I was too scared. I only wanted to fuck with the pills. I didn't want to fuck with that shit. I did like a few times, but then I just stopped. That's when I cut everything off. I was like, nah. So it was different. When I got really hooked to it was 2018. Yeah. I was so terrified. You ever see somebody terrified to do the drug thing? Like, literally. People look at me like, what the fuck are you doing? I remember the first time when I sniffed cocaine. I didn't know how to sniff. And Goldie was like, girl, it's falling out. I was just such a mess. That lifestyle was never supposed to be for me. I don't think. The weirdest thing. Oh my God. I was always supposed to just smoke Mary Jane. That's it. And pop some pills. Like ecstasy. I love my ecstasy. Yeah. That was so funny. When I'm hardcore drugs, But when those fake pills come into play, you know, kind of the same shit. Actually, it was like the OxyContin that really, it was OxyContin shit. Those got passed illegally. Started the opioid epidemic. I guess it all was the kind of same shit. It derives from the same place. Addiction. You never say never. But I guess I can't say it's the drug that I miss. Sometimes it's the sensation I miss. That's what I miss. The ability to feel that just numbness, you know? The drug I don't miss. You just wonder what the fuck you're even putting in your body. You know what I mean? especially up your nose to your brain. Like, damn. Yeah. A sober new life. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, my goal is to get off that, man. So far, I'm down to 56 milligrams a day. I mean, at the detox, the most they give you is 30 milligrams, so we'll see how long it takes. But I'm hoping that by 48, I can be strong, off it completely, and just steady. Living a sober new life. Success, Yeah. Balanced. Adjust this card here. Some consequences for being unfair, I guess. Being a manipulator. Okay. Hierophant. Wow. Escapism. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I knew it. Knight of Swords. I got that song. I just count my head. Left behind. Somebody felt like it was rude for someone to leave them behind. Somebody's out of their depth. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Something happened that was impulsive. Okay. Nine of Wands, the Hermit, the Devil. Yeah. Somebody was just furious. 99. Yeah. 99. Somebody said some nasty things. And when the plane crashed down. Anyways. I don't know why I felt like sharing that. But I did.